Star Citizen comes to mind, says Varangian. I would also argue that Star Citizen is the perfect example of a game that has moved milestones 500 times. But, the caveat to Robert Space Industries is they're actually making money at it and employing hundreds of employees. I think it's close to 1,000 employees across like 3 studios, I think. It is like the unicorn example of a studio that I would say it's kind of okay for them to have done what they've done, even though, yes, I don't trust Chris Roberts when he says anything about when they did the feature complete Start Squadron 42 trailer a couple months back. I did a reaction video to it, and I like literally was skipping past his his speaking dialogue. And a lot of people who came and commented, they were like, "You're missing the best parts," and I was like, "No, I'm not. I am skipping Chris Roberts, talking bullshit. I don't care. Where's the release date? Oh, there's not a release date. Then I don't give a shit. Yes, it's a feature complete. You claim it's feature complete, but I also know it's Chris Roberts. That doesn't mean that it's feature complete. It means that he's promoting a marketing thing. It's feature complete. We hope to have it to you in the next. He didn't say a timeline, but I've heard people say within the next 2 years, which would be ideal. And it looks amazing. I will play the shit out of Squadron 42 when it drops. It's one of the games I'm most hyped about, but I also am not. I don't like follow it. It's like I'm hyped to play it when it comes out. That'll probably be the one game that makes me go buy a brand new PC rig and a HOTAS flight stick setup and everything, because I will play the shit out of that game when it comes out, and I'll be ready for Star Citizen. But I don't care until there's a release date. Like, I backed the Kickstarter for $40 years ago, and they blew past those deadlines. But I will give them credit because they employ close to 1,000 employees across multiple studios. No other crowd-funded company can claim to do the same thing. Most of them are QQing in their newsletters like Pantheon. Oh, the crowdfunding's dried up. We don't have any money anymore. That's because you don't have anything. Like, you're not building anything that anybody wants to play. You're stuck in the past trying to build a game that still has corpse runs and XP loss. Fuck off. Like, Star Citizen is building a modern game, and granted, it's built on a bunch of. Yes, El Nini, Star Citizen is an MMO. Squadron 42 is the single player game set in that MMO space, but there's 2 different products that are being developed there. Um, and like Pantheon coming out and being like, we only have one full-time developer slash designer working on the project after $6 million raised in 10 years. Whatever. Chronicles of Illyria, they blew through several $1 million in crowdfunding. Nothing. Shroud of the Avatar, $12 million in crowdfunding. Nothing. Um, just failure after failure after failure, and they can't even keep, a dozen people employed, much less 20 or 30. And whereas Robert Space Industries has been able to successfully employ hundreds of people across multiple studios for a decade now. So that is one area where I will at least give them credit for that, even if they are absolutely the king, the epitome of moving goalposts. Um, they have at the very least been able to employ people with gainful employment for a decade, and that's something no other crowd-funded MMO project has been able to do. Dribrum says, if you donate money, you can't expect something back. If you do, you're not doing anything. Then it's called purchasing. Yeah, but that's the thing. The vast majority of consumers don't have the intelligence level to understand that that because most of the people who are crowdfunding little indie projects are the people who are they're bought into the cult. They're like, I believe in the promise. I believe in the vision. The vision is the one that gets quoted the most, and so they don't understand that that's a pledge. They don't understand the difference between a pledge and a pre-order. It's like, read the terms of service. It's a donation. It's like if I gave a homeless guy on the street $20, I'm never getting that $20 back ever. He might wash my window for me, but that's it. I'm never getting that $20 back. And then you hear people like, I want a refund. It's been 10 years. Good luck with that. Terms of service say that you can't. Whereas companies who sell a pre-order are backed. I mean, that purchase is backed by consumer protection laws, so you can get a refund for that. And if you don't, you can take it to the state attorney general and get your money back and start a lawsuit. Another thing that a lot of people don't know you can do.